What is up, my mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the brand new Nike fragrance for men, Night Mode. So, if that sounds good to you, let's get into the video. Previously on the channel, I have covered Nike Viral Blue and Nike Turquoise Vibes. Both of these scents you can find here in Australia for $15, and they're pretty good value for what you're paying for them. Both of them last for about 7+ hours on my skin with only 2 sprays, which, you know, for $15 is pretty good value. Turquoise Vibes smells an awful lot like Paco Rabanne's Invictus, except it's a little fresher. Not my favorite DNA, but to most people this is pretty mass appealing. And Viral Blue has been my favorite of these new Nike fragrances so far. This smells like Dupe Homme Absolute. It's fresh, vanilla-y, and it has like this subtle incense note, an incense smoky note, which I absolutely adore. And for $15, I think this is one of the best Nike fragrances on the market. And another thing I just want to quickly clear up is that these Nike fragrances bear no relation to the Nike activewear brand you are probably most familiar with. As you'll notice, there is no tick on the packaging here. There is no "just do it." Insert Shia LaBeouf "just do it" meme. Do it! Just do it! And yeah, so that trips a lot of people up. They always just assume this is Nike, but no, this is a Spanish brand and they've been around since the early 1900s. And they won a case against Nike in the 1980s, allowing them to continue to use the Nike name when selling fragrances, but they are obviously not allowed to use the tick. Night Mode, packaging and presentation, solid. It's darker than the other two, and I'm a fan of it. It's not the best, it's not the highest of qualities out there, but you know, it gets the job done for $15 Australian. And here it is when compared to the other Nike fragrances that have been recently released. Exact same aesthetic, just a different color. Same awful plastic shell that encases the fragrance bottle. Quite literally have to break it to get out. Here we go. Nike Man Night Mode, or hashtag Night Mode. I'm not gonna say hashtag, so I'm just gonna refer to it as Night Mode. How does it smell out of the bottle? Don't really get anything. Really solid atomizer. Vanilla, powdery. Oh, this reminds me of so many different fragrances right now. It's a little aromatic, vanilla, powdery. Maybe a touch smoky as well. This is definitely more in line with the Carolina Herrera bad boy style of fragrance, Calvin Klein's Defy Parfum, and the EDP as well. Very attractive. More similar to Viral Blue than Turquoise Vibes. It's like a good cross between the two. Yeah, this is gonna be great for compliments. I can already hear them now. This is gonna get labeled as sexy. As it's softening a little bit, it sort of reminds me of pencil shavings in a way, but not in a bad way. Yeah, maybe this has some violet. It's almost like Roberto Cavalli's Uomo. It's sort of got that sort of vibe to it. It's almost a honey sweetness here. It is an attractive fragrance. It isn't the most unique style fragrance out there, but it's certainly more appealing to me than Turquoise Vibes and Paco Rabanne's Invictus. Yeah, this is sort of like a trendy style of fragrance right now, but I think it's attractive, and for $15 Australian, it's gonna be pretty good value, provided that this lasts as long as the other two do as well. So yeah, if you're sort of in the market for a aromatic, creamy, vanilla, I just had to get my bottle of Phantom by Paco Rabanne. It sort of reminds me of Phantom a little bit. Just like a cheaper version of Phantom, basically. Spray this. Night Mode, Phantom. Similar sort of creamy vibe. Night Mode, Phantom, Calvin Klein's Defy EDP, and the Parfum. All of those fragrances share this sort of like creamy vanilla quality to them. I can't quite put my fingers on it. It's a little aromatic as well. It has this sort of touch of incense to it. Phantom, I think, is the better fragrance now that I'm smelling it, but obviously this is $120 Australian, so it's naturally gonna be a better quality. But Night Mode is a good, cheap alternative to it if you want something similar to Phantom, but you really don't want to spend $120 Australian. So I don't know, what do you guys think? If you've ever smelt night mode before, let me know in the comments below. I think that this is a solid entry in the Nike lineup of fragrances, and for $15 Australian, you can't really complain about it either. So if you've ever smelt Nike night mode, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts on this fragrance are. I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say, and until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.